Well, good morning, everybody, on this beautiful Sunday morning, the 8th of March. And we've just had to change all our darn clocks back because they want to do this silly daylight savings thing. So, anyway, we're back to that. But, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do another test flight. Today's not going to be in VR, but we are going to do a test flight with the Aerosoft Eclipse 550 NG, and we're going to take her up to 35,000 feet. We're going to fly from, if everything goes well, we've got full tanks, and we're going to fly from Dallas Fort Worth to KWJF in Lancaster, California. And we're just going to see how fast we can get this aircraft to go. See if it lives up to what FS Economy says it's supposed to do. And so we're going to give that a shot. So with that, let's get in the cockpit. We're not going to be having any passengers. So let's go ahead and get the door closed. And get our flight plan going. Dallas Fort Worth to KWJF. Activate. So that's all set. And that's what it shows. So something's not right here, and but we're going to see how it works. There's some glitching going on here. And it looks pretty well set up. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're just going to push it straight back here.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready. Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
Alrighty. There he is, and you're going to watch him come right through the building. I'll bet. Yep, here he comes through the building. Alright, so we'll let that guy get hooked up here.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. We got that winching strap and adapter hooked up. Go ahead and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push. Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Okay, so while he pushes us
Thank you for your
back,
attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now, if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way. Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelt should be fastened whenever you're seated, just in case of unexpected turbulence. To get us
Just
on our
about
way,
done here.
make
Go ahead
sure
and set
your
your parking
seat is
brake.
up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed. If you have a carry-on, push it all the way under the seat.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention, and before you know it, we'll be off. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, escape path lighting will appear. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind, just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit, and don't forget, it may be behind
And we're
you.
disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Automatically. While remaining seated with your
and we
seatbelt
thank you,
fastened,
sir.
hold down on the mask to extend the tubing. The yellow cuff goes over your nose and mouth like so, then slip the band over your head to secure the mask to your face. The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start the flow of oxygen. And remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located either under or next to your seat. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. For help locating them, see your safety card. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube on the side. In the water, a light on your vest will illuminate. And please, only inflate your vest outside the airplane. Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Just remove the lower cushion and put your arms through the strap found on the opposite side. The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. As always, we're here to make your flight great.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we're going to do this to, let's see, 36000, and that's set for 1,000 feet a minute, so that's good. Let's release the brakes. And apply a little bit of power. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on channel 9 and your headset's in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flights as soon as we're in the air. Thank you, and again, welcome aboard.
Okay, gear up. And about 1,000 feet, flaps up. Okay, so yaw dampener on, autopilot on, nav on, autopilot off. Now, according to the information, this thing can climb at just about 3,000 feet a minute. Okay, so as we gain altitude, we're at 31,500 feet, heading for 36. And we got an indicated airspeed of 185 knots. And we have a ground speed of 305 knots. And we are now burning 80 gallons an hour. So that is still coming down. Now, my flight yesterday was only 347 miles. So, and that's why I kept the altitude low. Because we are 33 minutes into this flight and still climbing to get to our altitude. Now, I grant you, I don't have the actual start time for the flight. So, you figure my pushback, pre-flight and everything. So let's say we're 20 some odd minutes into the flight, actual flying time. Given 10 minutes for pre-flight and pushback and getting to the runway. So that's still a lot of time to get to altitude. This aircraft is rated for 41,000 feet, so. And we've got some company up here. I can see the contrails off in the distance. Which at 36,000 feet, yeah, we would. And it's morning, so the sun is rising, and you can see, excuse me. That's interesting. One of the big boys taking off. Or maybe because I'm heading to the west coast, I'm outrunning the morning sun. We'll see, because I've got it is telling me that it is 7:43 local, so okay, through 34,000 feet. So that just means we're going to have to, if we want to use this aircraft for FS economy, we're going to have to, you know, get up to altitude and have longer flights to make it more viable. Let's take a look back here. See, with the configuration of this one, you can only carry 4 passengers and a pilot. Okay, throttles are 100%. N2's at 199 on one engine and a 99.9 on the other. EGT 102, okay. Alright, let's try something here. And we are at 36,000 feet. And we are burning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be coming to the aisles with our duty-free sales. You'll find that magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. We are taking only credit card sales for our duty-free at this time.
Okay, so engines
Just to
are
note
looking
also,
good.
We do ask
323
for the safety and security of the flight
knots
that you use
ground
the
speed
lavatories in
and
your ticketing
182 knots right
cabin. And
now.
for security purposes, congregating near the cockpit or lavatories is prohibited. We ask that you buckle your seatbelt on the outermost garment, whether that be a blanket or a jacket. This is for your safety and also so we don't have to awaken you if the seatbelt sign comes on to see if you are buckled up. Our programming will begin in about 10 minutes. You'll find a full listing of all audio and video programming in magazine. You'll find that in the seat pocket in front of you. We do invite you now to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. If there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable or to help you in any way, don't hesitate to call on us.
Okay, so everything is looking good. $329. Okay, so our flight time we have left to get to our destination is about 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're burning 58 gallons an hour. Pretty darn good. All right. Yeah, so we're not as fast as these big boys up here, but we're doing pretty good. I'm much more impressed with this aircraft than I was yesterday, because at lower altitude, at around 10,000 feet, this thing just burned tons of fuel to try to get it any speed. But at this altitude, it is cooking right along. 57, say 58 gallons per hour. We have 190 gallons left, so. Alright, let's see how things go when we get to our descent phase.
Engine fire. Engine fire. Engine fire.
Traffic. Traffic.
Okay, well, we pushed it too hard and we lost an engine. So we're going to lose some altitude here. I want to see if we can get an engine restart.
Clear of conflict.
Okay. No. Let's see. Okay, so the fire is out. That's one nice thing with these engines being in the back so close together. If one does go out, then it doesn't cause havoc with the aircraft. But our speed is going to be quite a bit diminished, so it's going to take us longer to get where we're going. Okay, so we are flying on one engine. I was afraid that was going to happen, but at least we only lost the one, so we're still viable. See what speed we can maintain once we get down to 25,000. So basically keep her straight and level. I do a little rudder trim adjustment. Alright, so what we've done, so it's a lot closer to go back to Dallas-Fort Worth than it is to try to get back to or get to our destination. So that's what we're doing. Turned around, heading straight back to Dallas-Fort Worth. We seem to be, we're at 25,000 feet still. We're holding a speed of about 123 indicated, and that's 184 ground speed. So So about an hour and a half, I guess, to get back there. Interesting turn of events. Alright, so autopilot off. Alright, let's go ahead with first set of flaps. Gear coming down. Full flaps.
Flight attendants, disarm doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and it is safe to move around in the aircraft. Please check around your seat, including under your seat, as well as your seat pockets with any personal belongings. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as heavy articles may have shifted during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have disembarked the aircraft. One of our crew members will then be happy to assist you. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us today on our flight, and we hope to see you again.
Okay, so down safe. On a one-engine flight. If it's good enough for jumbo jets, it's good enough for me. We're going to pretend we're a 737. Okay, so park and brake on. So lights off. Alright. Engines are shut down. Hey everybody, Bug Eater 64 here. Glad to make it. As you can see, I once again forgot to turn the mic back on at the end of working on my video. So that tired old fat gray-haired man sitting there in the right hand corner, his lips are moving, but nobody's hearing a thing. So we landed the Eclipse without incident on one engine, no problem. Never had a situation where one engine caught fire and we had to shut her down. Something new and different. Made the flight interesting though. Brought her back to Dallas Fort Worth. It should help Cajun Josh if he wants to try and make a decision on whether or not he wants to use the Eclipse in FS economy. with that, everything went well. Interesting flight. I had a lot of fun doing it. Had a lot of fun bringing it to you folks. As you can see, I am perfect within my imperfections. Ergo, I am perfect. What can I say? It's just the way things work out. Anyway, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, I had a lot of fun bringing it to you. And with that, we'll be back with you very soon. And hope to have you coming along for the ride. So, as always, to all my sim friends and all my friends out there in YouTube, from Bug Eater 64 to you, as always, remember, safe flying.